Good evening and welcome to this special interview on Future Vision with Tarek. Today on July 3rd, 2026, we are discussing one of the most important topics in the modern education, AI's impact on education. Artificial intelligence is especially changing the way of students learn, teachers teach, and schools operate. But is it truly improving education or is it creating new challenges that we must be careful about? To explore this issue, we are joined by AI system that will help us understand both the opportunities and the risk. Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much for having me. It's really exciting to be here and dive into this conversation. AI is indeed reshaping the educational landscape in so many fascinating ways. I'm looking forward to exploring both the benefits and the challenges with you today.
Well, let's start with the big picture. What's the AI impact on education today?
Absolutely. Let's dive right in. So one of the major ways AI is impacting education today is through personalized learning. Essentially, AI can tailor lessons to fit each student's needs, helping them learn at their own pace. On the flip side, it's also raising questions about data privacy and the digital divide. So there's a lot to unpack here.
So when you say personalized learning, what does that mean in practice for students sitting in a classroom?
Sure. In practice, personalized learning means that students get lessons and exercises tailored to their individual progress. So if one student is struggling with math, for example, the AI can provide extra practice, while another student who's more advanced can move on to more challenging material. It's like having a custom lesson plan for each student.
Let's focus first on the positive side. What are the main benefits of using AI in schools and in universities?
Absolutely. Let's highlight the positives. One big benefit is efficiency. AI can handle administrative tasks, freeing up time for teachers to focus more on teaching. It also provides students with instant feedback, which can make the learning process faster and more engaging.
Can AI really make education more exclusive?
It certainly has the potential, Izu. AI can help identify students who need extra support and provide tools to make learning accessible to everyone. So yes, it can definitely contribute to inclusivity.
That sounds powerful. Cons- cons- can you give concrete example on how AI can help teacher during typical school day?
Absolutely. Imagine a teacher starting the day with a classroom full of students who all have different strengths and weaknesses. The AI can quickly analyze which students need more help with a certain topic and which students are ready for a new challenge. This helps the teacher personalize their instruction and support each student more effectively.
What about higher education, like universities or college? How is AI challenging learning there?
Great question. In higher education, AI is really changing the game by offering more flexible learning paths. For instance, it can help create adaptive coursework that lets university students dive into more advanced topics at their own pace.
You're painting an interesting picture, but many educators are worried. What are the biggest risks of using AI in education?
Well, sure. Let's talk about some of the concerns. One big worry is that AI could unintentionally widen the gap between students who have access to technology and those who don't. It can also create privacy concerns since a lot of data is involved.
Some people even say that AI might replace teachers. Is that realistic?
I get why people have that concern, but it's pretty unlikely. AI is really a tool that can support teachers, not replace them. There's a unique human element in teaching, like empathy and mentorship, that AI just can't replicate.
So the question is not AI or teachers, but how AI can teachers work together?
Exactly. It's really about how AI and teachers can complement each other. With AI managing the more repetitive tasks, teachers can focus more on the human connections and creative aspects of teaching.
Okay, let's talk about solution. What should school and universities do now to manage AI's impact in a responsible way?
Well, one big step is for schools and universities to establish clear guidelines on how to use AI ethically. They should also train educators on the best ways to integrate AI into their classrooms so they can use it as a supportive tool rather than a replacement.
Well, that sounds like a lot of work. How can small schools with limited resources keep up with all these challenges?
You're absolutely right. It can be a lot of work, especially for smaller schools. One approach is to start small. Maybe pick just one or two AI tools that can really make a difference and focus on those.
Okay, let's look ahead a little bit. How do you imagine that typical classroom in, let's say, 2030 if AI continues to grow?
Oh, that's a fun thought experiment. By 2030, a typical classroom might be super interactive, with AI helping to personalize lessons for each student and offering real-time feedback.
What skills will students need to thrive in
In a world
this?
where
What skills will students need to thrive in this AI-rich environment?
in an AI-rich environment, students will definitely benefit from having strong critical thinking skills, digital literacy, and a lot of creativity, so they can navigate and make the most of all these new tools.
And the teachers, what should do they do so they don't feel left behind?
Well, for teachers, the key is continuous learning and professional development. It's important for them to have opportunities to get comfortable with AI tools and to see them as helpful assistants rather than replacements.
Well, before we close, what short message would you give to students and teachers about AI in education?
I say just be open-minded and curious. AI is really just another tool to help you learn and teach more effectively, and it can be a lot of fun.
Well, before we close, what short message would you give students and teachers about AI in education?
I'd say the biggest thing is to stay curious and open-minded. AI is here to help make learning more engaging and personalized, and it's a journey we can all explore together.
Well, one final question, please. How can AI help improve education in the Arab world especially?
In the Arab world, AI has a lot of potential to make education more accessible and tailored to individual needs. It can bring more resources in Arabic, help students learn at their own pace, and give teachers new tools to support their classrooms.
Thank you for this interview and discussion. It's clear that AI offers great possibilities for education, but it also requires careful use, strong ethics, and human leadership.
Absolutely, and thank you for having this conversation with me. It's always a pleasure, and yes, with the right approach, AI can be a fantastic tool in education. It's all about finding the buzz.
Thanks. Catch you later.
You're very absolutely take care. It was great chatting with you.